What's up guys, and welcome to this week's Merce World. Back to normal after last week's Halloween episode. If you haven't seen it, go check it out, especially into horror movies. Don't forget, we are doing the cinema ticket giveaway in the next video, so next week. You've got till Saturday. I'm giving you a little bit longer. It was meant to be at the end of the month. I'm gonna give you Saturday, so if you comment on any of the videos up to this video in the last month, you will be entered into the cinema ticket giveaway. Don't forget, you need to be subscribed, so if you aren't, hit subscribe now. And don't forget to hit notifications as well, so you'll get updated as soon as I post a new video, which is every Thursday, ready for the weekend, so you know what to watch and to enjoy. Winter's here, wrap up warm, sit back and enjoy. Let's see what I've been watching this week. Dolymite Is My Name is a new film on Netflix, a Netflix original film starring Eddie Murphy, who has come back with a bang. It's the true story about Ruddy Ray Moore, who is basically a bit of a legend, a pioneer in comedy, hip hop, well, basically tried his hands at a lot of things, and it's a really, really great film. But this is probably the best Netflix original I've seen so far. Really good performance from Eddie Murphy. All the supporting cast are fantastic as well. It's a kind of comedy drama, true story. It's about a comedian who's really struggling until he sort of discovers this character that he kind of plays, you know, becomes this character, and the character everyone absolutely loves. So he's doing music, you know, he's sort of doing kind of, it's not comedy music, it's kind of hip hop, but it's kind of comedy as well. It's absolutely amazing, actually. It's a really interesting true story, one I was not aware of at all. So if you're looking for a film, you know, it's something a little bit different, but, you know, I love true stories. I absolutely love true stories. You know, you can't beat a true story when they're an interesting true story. It's a genuinely amazing true story, and let's say the guy is a pioneer, and I wasn't really aware of him, to be honest with you. He's not somebody sort of I watched any of his old films or sort of music, anything like that, but I certainly will now. So really, really enjoyed this movie. Eddie Murphy, I know he's sort of gone out of favour quite a bit over the last few years, but you cannot knock him as a comedy actor. He's still one of the best, and he's really, really good in this. A fantastic performance. If you're stuck for something to watch, definitely check this one out. I'd highly recommend it. See what you think. Let me know in the comments below. Stan and Ollie on Amazon Prime. This is an amazing, beautiful movie. A really nice film. You can watch it with the family. It's the sort of thing I could sit down and watch with my lovely nan, and she'd really enjoy it. In fact, I watched it with my parents, and obviously not that old, but they really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed it. I'd highly recommend this movie. It's a real kind of feel-good film, kind of tugs at heartstrings a little bit. It's got Steve Coogan and John C. Reilly, and it's about Laurel and Hardy towards the end of their career. Now, if you don't know who Laurel and Hardy were, they were kind of two massive kind of silent movie stars. So you think sort of in the ilk of sort of Charlie Chaplin. They were sort of Britain's version. The acting in this movie is second to none. Absolutely brilliant. Steve Coogan is perfect. John C. Reilly, again, playing a dramatic character, is excellent as well. I know a lot of people know him for comedy, but he's also a great dramatic actor. This film is towards the end of their career, you know, when they're not filling in Palladiums or anything like that. They're doing a tour of England. They're kind of on the way out, and it's really difficult. And John C. Reilly's character is struggling with health problems, and it's about the relationship between them, their wife, everyone around them, really, sort of the agents, the crowds. It's just a really nice film. Now winter's here, I think it's time to watch a few nice films. Cheer yourself up. You know, get yourself ready for Christmas, get in the spirit. This film is a great film. If you don't watch it just now, it could be one to watch over Christmas with the family, actually. It's that kind of ilk of film. I was really, really impressed with this. Kind of sad when it ended, that made sense. You know, it's kind of really got into it. So I'd highly recommend that one. If you've got Amazon Prime Video, go check that one out. It was on Sky before. It might come back on Sky again. But if you've got Amazon Prime Video now, go check that one out. You will not be disappointed. Let me know in the comments below, as always. American Son on Netflix. Now this one I've actually been waiting for quite a while. It's amazing. Honestly, it's really, really stuck with me. There was actually a Broadway show, you know, and I think it's only sort of, I think it's like a 4-actor show, something like that. What they've done is they've adapted it for Netflix into an actual feature film. And my word, it is amazing. You know, it's not sort of loads of action set piece. The acting's really good. The dialogue, the story, it just grips you throughout, keeps you guessing. I mean, I'd love to see the stage show. I mean, obviously now seeing the film, I kind of obviously know the end and things like that. It's an important film. It's about race relations. I don't want to give too much away because as the story unfolds, you know, sort of surprises keep happening, and it keeps you sort of on your toes the whole time. So it begins set in like a building, like an office building or a police station, something like that. I'm not quite sure where it's actually set. It's a mother who's trying to find out what's happened to her son, and she's got like a policeman there, a white policeman, the mother's black, and obviously there's a lot of sort of, you know, racial comments, things like that you can tell. And yeah, that's really as far as I really want to go into it, if that makes sense. It kind of just, as it unfolds, seeing how they treat her because of her skin colour, and, you know, just his views, things like that. It was actually a really, it's quite difficult to watch in a sense of, you know, it made you feel a little bit, it made you feel very sad about the state of the world. But yeah, I'd say it's a really important film actually, and it's kind of as important. To me, watching this was the equivalent of when I watched a really good documentary, you know, that kind of opened my eyes to things. This opened my eyes. I thought I kind of got the world, and I thought, oh, why can't the world be this way and that way? And then when I watch this, it kind of makes you realise that the world can't just suddenly be all good. You know, just forget all the bad people in the world, things like that, you know, because unfortunately they are there and they probably always will be there, sadly. Kind of categorised as drama. The acting is superb. It's an amazing film. It kept me gripped throughout. It frustrated the hell out of me. Highly recommend it. Please watch it. And please leave a comment below. I'd love to know what you think. That's it for this week, guys. Hope you enjoyed this week's episode. Please leave a comment below. Give me some feedback on the choices I've given you this week. Also, don't forget to give me any suggestions of movies to watch next week. I've already had one recommendation for a really good new series on Netflix. I cannot wait to watch it. In fact, I'm gonna watch it tonight, and then I'll post about it next week. Also, I'd like to say a big shout out to Mr. Gooby Dog, one of my original supporters of the channel and been a great help. She's actually going to New York, so please put in the comments below some good places to visit in New York for her, because I know she's always checking on the channel, so she would really appreciate that. All right, guys, enjoy yourselves. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I will see you next week. You know the day, every Thursday, Merce World's here for you. Thanks a lot, guys. Take care. See you later.